Welcome to Weeping Willow Homestead. Today I have a food pantry haul for you. This is our local small town church run food pantry. They allow you to come in twice a month. It's like every 2 weeks that they open. So sometimes it goes longer than that. Sometimes it's closer to the 3-week mark. But they are open on set days. You can come in and shop. So that means you get to pick and choose what you want. So say there's like a shelf of breads, they'll tell you how many loaves of bread you can pick, or cereals, how many boxes of cereal you can pick. So, and then you can also say no to stuff. So if you have dietary restrictions, it's nice because you can say yes to the things that you know your family will use and no to the things that they won't. So, all right, I'm going to jump right into this and show you what we were blessed with today. They loaded us up with the fluids today, and there's 2 of these we ended up even going ahead and trying. So these were, and that's why they were at the food pantry, is because it has some random oops cans, but lavender cucumber. So we tried this one. I was pleasantly surprised by this one because normally I don't like floral flavored things, and we actually quite liked this. It's very, very mild. It's not a strong flavor. There is another pack of the sparkling water Berry Blast, I think is, yeah, Berry Blast. They were good. Some subtly sweet tea. My husband will be drinking those. And then this was the other one that we tried, the Aurora Bora. And this is the Cactus Rose. And we also liked it. It's different because it's an herbal sparkling tea. Both of them are, but this one definitely tasted herbally. And we liked it as well, even though, you know, that rose extract. Normally I don't like floral things. Maybe my flavor is changing. I don't know. We got this thing of mini romaine hearts, and you can see some of them aren't looking so good. So I will go ahead and open this and peel away all the yuck stuff and then put it in the fridge for later. 2 grapefruits, a bunch of radishes, like 2 bunches of radishes. So those are nice. Some strawberry ice cream. We got to pick out 2 things out of this freezer, and so I went with 2 strawberry ice cream because why not? A pound of ground beef, some roast turkey breast, just this little container of it, 2 things of strawberry cottage cheese, and I'm excited to try that because carb-wise, it's not bad. It's only 4 carbs, and it's this Good Culture, which is, it's a cultured dairy product. Even more normal than what cottage cheese normally is. So it's a good probiotic for your tummy. These sausage strips, I keep seeing these on different people's like grocery hauls on YouTube, and I have been wanting to try them. So I'm super excited to give these a try. I'll maybe do a review on those at some point. Several little bags of blueberries. I will probably open all of those, put them on a sheet, and freeze them. My kids like those in their smoothies, and just eating them. They eat frozen blueberries because they're weird. This is a large can of tomato sauce, and it's there because it's dented in several places. So I actually have 2 of these on my shelf right now. Hang on just a second. Bless me. I actually have 2 of those on my shelf right now. And my intention is to open them and recan them into like pint-sized jars for our use. So I figured we would end up with another can of them at some point in time. So yeah, that's my intention. And I may end up even browning ground beef and canning meat sauce as well. Oh, there was a cat in the house, and they're not supposed to be. All right, we're going to sweep down here. There are 2 packs of these almond flour tortillas. This brand is great if you need to do grain-free. You can see paleo, non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, vegan. So if you need any of those 3 things, Siete brand is a good one. We could pick up 2 loaves of bread and then another bread-ish item. So I did 2 of the Dave's Killer Bread, 1 of the Power Seed, and then 1 of the Raisin the Roof. And then the other ones were like bagels, English muffins, hot dog buns, hamburger buns, that kind of thing. So I did some of the blueberry bagels. And then 2 non-food items. They had this laundry detergent that was free and clear, which is what we have to use for sensitive skin and sensitive noses. So I was super excited to get that. And then this was they were just giving these out to large families. And she even asked me, do you think you can use all that? And I said, hey, I hand wash all of our dishes. So yes. I have gotten a bottle of the Palmolive before, and it has a smell to it, a pretty strong smell to it. So I just buy the regular dish soap and mix in like a third or a fourth of this with the rest of it as the non-scented or scent that I don't mind dish soap, and then it works just fine without it being overpowering. So, all right, that is round 1. I'm going to get this cold stuff put away, and then I'll be right back. Okay, round 2. I forgot a couple of cold things. There is a thing of A2 milk. If you have digestive issues with milk, try A2 milk. It's a little bit more expensive, but it has to do with the breed of cows, and it's supposed to be easier to digest. So there's that. There is a thing of orange juice, 2 things of these Keurig cups, and not sure if you know this, but these, you can just break the cup open, like peel the cap off and dump it into a regular coffee maker. So you don't have to have the Keurig if you don't want it. We don't own one. But I was thinking these would be nice. My husband has been looking to get one of like the individual cup coffee makers for his semi-truck. And so I thought, hey, these would work for him because he could just take a couple of pods with him instead of having to take like an entire bag of coffee. So there is some gingerbread and some peppermint mocha. That sounds delicious. I wish I could have coffee. Some Lily's butterscotch baking chips, 2 things of taco seasoning. This is, they had gotten like a giant bag of these crackers, and so they just broke it out into individual bags, so I picked up some of those. This sounded good as something that I could have, and I also just thought it might be nice to have something like this on hand for like when we had that stomach bug, or when you're sick and you just want something. I'm trying to find that there. It's good until partway through June. So I just thought that might be something handy to have. I usually try to keep like canned soup on hand for if we get sick and aren't feeling great. Something simple to open up and, you know, easy on the tummy, easy on the body. So that's my thought process with that. There are 3 bars of the caramel spiced apple and dark chocolate. We've gotten those before. Delicious. Some of these peanut butter and jelly bites. My kids liked those as something different. I always make little snack cups for my youngest 3 when we're in church for them to snack on to kind of keep mouths busy. And I've been putting some of those in. They're like this big. They're like teeny tiny little squares. And then some baby squeezy pouches. We could take an entire box of those. So I did kind of a mix and match of some different flavors. There's, oh, hang on. It fell. I forgot. There's 2 of those, and it's probably going to fall again. Gluten-free pizza crusts. There's 2 boxes of those. I'm just going to pick up the one. A box of instant mashed potatoes. These looked interesting. They're MTC collagen bar berry muffin, and it says they're keto certified. 11 grams of carbs, but then you can take the dietary fiber away, making 8 dietary fiber. So let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 3. My brain is dead for the day. So 3 carbs for each bar. So I might try one, see what it does to my blood sugar. Let my husband try one. If neither one of us are meh on them, my kids will eat them. They eat just about anything in bar form. This looked interesting. African farmed red rice. I love wild rice. Obviously, it's not low carb, so I won't be having it. But I thought maybe I would come up with something to do with the kids for it. What do you use it with? Tell me. Red rice. I love wild rice, so I'm assuming it's kind of like that. There are 10 of these, 10 of these, and then like a handful of these, so probably 10-ish of those, that they were just in a box and you could pick up a handful of them. We got another one of the Immune Boost and another one of the Pure Energy. We have tried the Pure Energy. My husband drank it and he said it did work. The Immune Boost I have not tried. I probably should have last week when we had stomach bug going around, but didn't think about it. But I just thought, hey, those on hand, I just pop them in the refrigerator and leave them. They can hang out there until we need them. another pancake syrup, peanut butter, and then some more of this apricot fruit spread. That was really good. Everybody really liked that. Some organic sliced mushrooms, and then 2 cans of fruit. They also had canned vegetables, but we don't eat a whole lot of canned vegetables, so I leave them for somebody else. 2 things of everything bagel seasoning. This is so good and so multi-useful. The main thing that we use it for, as silly as it sounds, is putting it on hard-boiled eggs. My kids all like it on that. So she let me get 2 bags of these, and she told me I could have taken as many as I wanted because nobody has been taking these. I am not a pumpkin spice flavored person. I think these are delicious, and my kids all think they're delicious. So if you happen to see these in your food pantry or otherwise, and you're like, I'm not sure about the pumpkin spice, give them a try because you might be surprised. And I told her, I said, tell people if they're going, ew, I don't think I'm going to like those, tell them to try a bag. The worst that happens is they don't like them and they end up in the trash anyway, because she said if we can't get rid of them, that's where they're going anyway. But yeah, I thought they were pretty good. Just trying to find there. They go bad next month. So they do keep things past expiration date, but not hugely past. So that's the thing with the food pantries, is if nobody goes, the food goes in the trash. So if you're going, I don't know that I should go to the food pantry, I'm not sure that I need that level of help. If you're hurting even just a little bit, go, because you're keeping food from the dumpster. Please. I hate food waste. I hate it. All right. 4 bags of these mesquite barbecue potato chips. These are seriously one of the best things ever. These Cheez-It Snapped. They also have a barbecue one. They are so good. I will, whether I am gluten-free and low-carb or not, I will eat at least a few of those. I'll pay the consequences for it, but, you know. I picked up 2 bags of just the plain potato chips. This is my oldest daughter and my youngest son's favorite chips. 2 things of the salted caramel dark chocolate nut bars. Once again, my kids liked those. She actually gave me an entire box of these, like boxes of those. Because I know we'll use some of them, and then I've got a friend of mine that can use some of them. So I will pass on the love to her, and she had boxes and boxes and boxes of those. So she's like, please take some more. And then we could pick out 3 boxes of cereal. So I did 2 more boxes of the granola because the kids have been munching it down. And then this is just something different, the cinnamon and pecan Special K. Pecan or pecan? Ooh, which one is it? Depends on where you're from. So yeah. My kids love cereal. We just don't eat it a whole lot because I definitely don't do cereal for breakfast because then they're hungry half an hour later. But all right, I know I plowed through that really fast because I'm tired and I'm ready to put all this stuff away, and then I got to do lunch and laundry and plant garden and all that kind of stuff. So thank you so much for watching this. Once again, I'm going to say it again. If you need help, seek out the help. Your community wants to love on you. There are so many people that want to support you, that want to make sure you're doing okay. The food pantry is a great way to do it. We are not on any other government aid. We don't do food stamps or like insurance through community. We're not on WIC because we just need a little help, y'all. Just a little help. We don't need a lot of help. So if you're there, if you just need a little bit of help, a little push in the right direction, an extra $100, $200 a month to make ends meet, check out your local food pantry. We get a lot of snacky stuff, you know, that maybe isn't the healthiest thing in the world, but it fills those tummies up and allows me to spend the grocery money on the healthy things so that we can stick to a decent diet and all of that, but also still remain in a budget. So, you know, if you need help, go get it. I'm giving you permission. It's going to be okay. I cried literally the entire way to the first food pantry we went to because I was embarrassed and ashamed that we were going. And then I cried the entire way home because I felt so loved and so uplifted by the people that worked there. And so many of them have become good, dear friends of mine that love on us and that I know that I can help support in any way that I can. And that's what community is about, is helping each other in any way that we can. And at the same time, we're keeping food out of the trash. Because, yeah, 99% of the food at the food pantry is food that was going to the trash. So, All right, that's my spiel for the day. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye and God bless.